Speaking of Tom Brady, Bruce, Tom Brady says Aaron Rodgers is the best ball thrower of all time. Is that BS or no BS, BA?
That's a little BS because Aaron can spin it. But nobody can spin it better than Dan Marino. I'm a little more biased toward Johnny Unitas. I'm a little older. I thought he was the greatest passer of all time.
Okay, so Johnny Unitas, because of how old you were whenever you saw it, like, for instance, there's a nostalgia thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan changed basketball so much. But when we were watching The Last Dance, people that didn't watch the NBA back then were like, okay, obviously basketball was at a much different spot before Michael Jordan and then after Michael Jordan. Was Johnny Unitas a trailblazer with how he threw the ball, like Ray Guy was with punting, for instance?
Oh, yeah.
Ray Guy started turning those things over, and it was like, what is this guy?
Yeah.
Now everybody does that. But is that the same thing you're thinking for Johnny Unitas, or was it just like elite ball throwing ability?
He was just a great passer of the football. And there's one thing is throwing the football and passing the football. It's different. Passers don't necessarily have great velocity. They have great accuracy. Joe Montana didn't have great velocity. Just super accurate, on time, knew where he was going all the time. But for me, I have to say Danny Marino.
Pittsburgh guy. I'm okay with you saying that. Pittsburgh Italian guy getting after it. His quick release was obviously what everybody chats about, but what else was it?
Everything. He had velocity. He had accuracy. You know, when I first started coaching, I backed up Don Strock in college, and he's down there with the Dolphins, and I go down to practice. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's better than I thought he was.
A little bit
Because
different.
Don could spit. Don led the nation in passing in college, and we played 7 games in the rain at Virginia Tech. And so it's like,
This guy's battling Mother Nature.
oh, dude.
And he
So
was
it's
doing
like,
great.
yeah, and then it's like, what? I thought Don was great, and I see Danny. It's like, ooh, it's a different level.
Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is in the conversation.
Oh, he's
of
in the
guys.
conversation because I think Aaron can throw it any different way he wants to throw it, and he's got that little flick that's just so special. Jordan Love kind of copied it, and Jordan's getting pretty daggone good too. But
What do you think about Aaron with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Obviously, you know the Pittsburgh Steelers very well.
Yeah, I it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade for me. I just, they better protect him. They better protect him. They didn't protect Russell. They better protect him.
You're worried about that offensive line, sounds like.
He's young.
Let's go to one half of the Hammer. Dahn. Cowboys over in Hammer. Dahn. Ladies and gentlemen, AP Tone. AP Tone, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
How you guys doing? Doing good.
Hey, he said Aaron Rodgers needs to be protected, or it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. That's basically what you just said right there, BA?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an upgrade, certainly, but if we can't protect him, who cares? Is what BA just said.
Coach is not wrong. That is the number one concern going into the season with the whole team. But last year's number one pick for the Steelers, Troy Fautanu, who was hurt most of last year but looked great. He's back at right tackle. Broderick Jones is back at left tackle where he belongs. Frazier's at center, and then they got 2 guards. McCormick was a rookie last year, so they're very young. They're all 1 year older. They're talented. But the thing with Aaron is too, like, he's, at least how I feel, that he's going to get them in the right looks. Like, he is going to check into the right play always and forever. So I feel like just Aaron being back there, no disrespect to Russ, and it's not like Russ wasn't a veteran quarterback, but I just trust Aaron to always make the right decision, and Aaron knows that. So I feel like Aaron and Artie Smith are going to have a plan for that.
Hey, do you agree with what he just said there? You think getting in the right position helps, and will Artie Smith understand that maybe the offensive line isn't having Can you play call out of a bad offensive line?
We've had a bunch of injuries in the past. We knew who we had to protect. Go back to Andrew's rookie year.
Oh, yeah.
Who got hurt? McGlynn and AQ got to go and block Sue. Let's give him a little help. But I tell you what, Q blocked his ass the whole game.
Yes, he certainly did, and then he got a job for the next 10 years because of it. And that's certainly a reason why AQ, absolute dog, had to do it. Had the opportunity. Had to get those short little arms, 29 inches. Had to get those things out there before just getting eaten alive. I appreciate the fact, though, that right now, Steelers fans feel as if they can win a Super Bowl. And I think that's a good thing to have before the season, right, Tone?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, now I don't know if everybody else feels that way, especially with how stacked the AFC is, but making that move and all the other moves that they made, they paid DK Metcalf $30 million a year. He's never been a Steeler before. They bring in Jalen, they pay him. Jonnu Smith, they bring him in. Darius Slay, they bring him in. Feels like the Steelers are going all in. Very abnormal for how the Steelers have always been run. But Mike Tomlin and Omar Khan making these massive plays, they obviously want to go win a damn thing. They want to bring 7 into that building.
I think Omar's doing a great job, and yeah, they're all in. There's no doubt about it. They put a lot of cash out there, some older players, some veteran players, and proof is always in the pudding. They got a tough-ass division. I mean, they got to face Burrow twice. You know, that ain't easy.
Lamar
twice.
Lamar has not been brought up by Joe Montana.
No.
I thought Lamar was going to be, I for sure.
For sure.
Like, as Joe was, I was like, definitely going to be picking Lamar here. Josh Allen, okay. Joey Burrows, probably because they get a lot of similarities, I assume.
A lot of similarities.
A lot of conversation about those two.
Cool Joes.
Being similar.
Yeah.
And then Justin Herbert coming out of nowhere, it was like, hey.
That was the one that surprised me. And he should be there.
Big.
Oh, he's got it all.
What happens? Just.
It's all the pieces around you, brother. I mean, quarterbacks get the blame and they get all the credit. Brady played all those years. He had a great defense, and Bill put players around him. You know, Peyton, same thing. We started out really bad, and we started putting up players on defense and build that whole thing. And
You're saying it's a team sport?
Yes, that's the beauty of the game.